There was this big congressional briefing, bipartisan, on UFOs, UAPs, May 1st, 2025.
Right. And the main thing seems to be trying to figure out what these UAPs are, what the government actually knows,
Exactly. And this whole push for more transparency. Luis Elizondo was there, still pushing for releasing more UAP data and, crucially, for better ways to actually detect these things. This was maybe the most visually striking part. He showed a photo, described it as unvetted, taken by a civilian pilot at 21,000 feet.
Okay, but what did it show?
Apparently, this huge UAP, like 1,000 feet long.
1,000 feet? Seriously?
Yeah, silver, just hovering. He compared it to a cruise ship in the sky.
Wow. A cruise ship, okay.
And Elizondo then asked, the obvious questions, what are pilots supposed to do when they see that? Who do they tell? FAA, NORAD, Air Force.
Right, what's the protocol?
And what if these things are hanging out over, like, military bases or nuclear sites? What are the national security risks?
Yeah, if something that big is in controlled airspace, those questions are critical. Who gets told? Is there a plan? Is it a threat?
We've heard about photos, military reports, alleged crash retrievals, missing radar data, disinformation claims, a whole spectrum of stuff. If you had to pick one single piece of information, just one thing, that if it came out and was totally verified, would completely change public understanding of UAPs, what would it be?
One piece. That's tough.
And what would the consequences be?
Yeah.
For science, for security,
Yeah.
for just how we see ourselves in the universe?
Yeah. What would that bombshell revelation be, and what happens the day after? Definitely something to think about.